So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom. I am in the British Tier 7 medium tank, the Comet, which apparently is Quickie Babe's favourite tank. It's not my favourite tank, but I do actually quite enjoy playing it, and I have a surprisingly good record in it. However, that said, it's a means to an end to me. I do not plan to keep it. I much prefer its smaller brother, the Cromwell, and the Comet will go when I get to the Centurion round, which looks fantastic, and I can't wait to get there. So anyway, I'm platooned up here with Shoot and Scoot, who's in his T29, which is a tank he's fallen in love with all of a sudden, and Wiggo, who's in the Jag Panther, which is another tank he loves, and he's just, I think, got his second Mark of Excellence in. So we are here on, which are we? Malinovka. It is a Tier 7 game, so we've got really nice matchmaking. I've come up the hill here. Comet has surprisingly bouncy front of turret, although I still took a shot there from the Skoda, but I bounced one as well. He took out my driver, which is rather frustrating, but I put a couple of shots into him. Comet has, I was just about to say when he fired at me, Comet has pretty good sort of turret facing, I'm going to say. Sort of, it's not really gun mantle, I suppose it is a gun mantle, but it will bounce shots. So I put a couple of shots into the Skoda, but he's put more than a couple into me now, and I'm in a bit of trouble here. But I've done my job, which was basically to get up here. You can see the spaced armour on the front of this gun mantle. I want to get that Comet, and why the hell did that shot not kill him? I hit him in the side, and yeah, and he manages to hit me. Now there's an IS there. I've now lost my driver and my gunner, and there's a no-ho. I want to get out of here, and I've just run into the border. Shoot and Scoot's here now, and also the other heavy we have has arrived, and that's what I wanted to do, was basically get up there and deny the crest to the enemy. I wanted to make sure that Shoot got into a position where he was comfortable. There are two arty, but even so, we just wanted to make sure that we were in a good position on the hill. So I'm a medium tank, so rather than repairing my gunner, I've repaired my driver, and I've pulled back off the hill because there's absolutely no point in being up there. I've only got, well, less than 500 health, and I'm coming right round. I'm going to try and get into a position where I can spot some of those mediums and their TDs that are supporting their push on the hill. Shoot's playing pretty well on the hill. He's just taken out the Stug. We're 5-3 up, so we're okay. I've done 3,900 damage. 3,900? 392 damage. 3,000 damage. Whoa! And I just ran straight into a Jag Panther. Wasn't expecting him to stop there, but anyway, whatever. Whatever. And I come out to the old usual sneaky place up here. You can see with no gunner, it takes a long time to aim in at this kind of range, and this gun is not particularly good at long range firing anyway, so unless I get a really easy opportunity there, there's very little point in me firing at him. Oh, look at that, Panzer IV has gone a little bit aggressive, so I think, well, I might as well, while they're distracted, because the nature of the game is people are bound to be looking at a Jag Panther, especially now he's killed that Black Prince, that they may well be looking up at the hill a bit more. So I'm going to try and sneak it in under the radar, so to speak, using the lake edge to work my way around, and I'm going to try and pop up and spot some of these tanks. We have got 3 artillery, so I'm hoping that they're going to be looking over here. There's an 87 to my right. Yeah, that right, Dom. And there's a Bishop. So can we put one into the 88? Yes we can, and we set him on fire. Oh yes sir. But he's going to fix before... No, he died. Oh, Shoot killed him. Cheeky bugger. Cheeky bugger. Right, it's 11-8. We know there's a T-34 and a Cheeto round here. There's the ARL. Oh, there's the ARL. Right. Can we lock onto him? I've got a lock on, one hit on the move. Reloaded, another shot, but we missed. He's trying to turn around. Oh, and there's the T-34, but we got the ARL, and here we go, T-34. Oh no, I'm going to get killed. I want to kill him before I go. Come on. Cheeto's hitting me. There we go, he's down. Right, and this is where these things are fun. Right, ramming speed, we're going for him, Yay! Oh, that's fun. So, yeah, if you know you're going to die, kill someone in the same time. So I rammed that Cheeto, gave him probably a kamikaze medal, but at least I got the kill, and that's all that matters. So good game, really enjoyed that. So again, I had to load this onto Quickie Babe's website because replay site, because for some reason the World of Tanks official one wasn't working. For some reason Quickie Babes doesn't put the class of victory it was. I think this, from memory serves, it was first class mastery. It's I said, people play this tank really well, so to get a first class, and actually on Quickie Babe's site this is rated as a super unicum game, 3,226 win 8, which surprised me a little actually. I thought it would be much higher threshold, but I thought it was a good game, but not an outstanding game in my book. But anyway, the Comet's one of those tanks that I just seem to do really well in. I don't really like it. It's not a tank I would deliberately pick and say, right, I'm going to play the Comet all evening. But I do play it periodically, and if nothing else, I'm trying to grind through to the Centurion class. But I have good games in it, and in some ways it is exactly the sort of tank I like. It's very mobile, not bothered so much about armour, but it uses the mobility very much, and a good view range, and ability occasionally to bounce unexpected shots, and a gun that is pretty good actually for what on paper looks a very low pen, low alpha gun, can actually spit it out really well. So we finished second on the team, 1003 base XP, 1490 damage and 3 kills, behind Shoot and Scoot, who got 2028 damage and 5 kills, 1158 base XP. Yeah, mate, that 5 should be 4, and I should be 4 too, you little so-and-so. He stole my AT kill. Ah, yeah, it was burning. It was virtually dead, and he's well, whatever. You can't trust some people. Wiggo, he's got form as well. If you remember my videos, he stole my Top Gun when I was in my AC4. Little bugger. I should know. Oh well, whatever. Whoops, sorry about that. Wiggo came 4th on XP. Oh no, he didn't on XP. So where's the XP that way around? There you go. That's better. So Wiggo came 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th on XP. 1,979 damage, 2 kills, 685 base XP. I fired 16 shots, connected with 10 of them, and penned with 8 of them. Well, my gunner was killed pretty early on, and I had to use. I only had 1 repair kit. I used it on the driver because I wanted the mobility over anything else. So I still did a fair bit of damage towards the end. So yeah, not having a gunner wasn't a huge problem. But then, you know, this is a tank that you really need to circle people and get in close and dive away. Use that mobility really well. And the gun fires better when you're closer range. So, and it's surprisingly punchy when on paper it doesn't look that great. We took a whopping 10 hits, 9 of which penetrated and 1 didn't. Well, yeah, it's not got an awful lot of armour. Detected 5 enemy tanks and got 1,177 assistance damage, which is pretty good. 36,700 credits, which is surprisingly good. Costs were pretty cheap, so we still made 24,500 credits. If we hadn't had a premium count, still would have made 12,362. So yeah, nice game. Experience wise, 1,504 times 2 for the day gave me just over 3,000 experience. If I hadn't have had a premium count, that still would have been a 2,000 experience game. So yeah, good thing. So, you know, I think that was a fun game, and Comet is one of those tanks that I don't play that often, but when I do, I kind of go, you know what, I could really get into this, and I can see why the really good players like Quickie Babe say this is just such a brute of a tank, and I can quite understand if you have a crew with 2 or 3 skills on it, and you know what you're doing in a fast medium, you can make people look really silly in this tank. And indeed, looking at some of the videos, Quickie Babe certainly does. I'm not in that class, but even I can have a game occasionally where you just go, wow. Because it's got that many more hit points than the Cromwell, it's like a Cromwell that can take a few hits. You can see I took 10 hits there, 9 of which penned. before I died. So yeah, it's fun. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching. This is Gamer Dom signing out. Enjoy your games, have fun. Remember, it is just a game. It's not real. Have fun. See you out there on the battlefield, guys.